Okay, so I said I would do a video on why we feed our dog raw. So this is what this says about it. So raw is raw meat, bones, organ meat, muscle meat, everything that like a wolf in the wild, a dog in the wild would eat. And so here are some reasons why. Some benefits are improved teeth, oral, and breath. Get off, get off, get off. Wait. Because of the gnawing on the bones and the meat and everything like that helps their gums and their teeth and everything. Improved digestion, increased stimulation, improved skin and coat, and that is what we've actually seen one of the most benefits in with Freya is before she had like a kind of more like a wiry fur and she had a lot of dandruff, and since switching her to raw, her coat is like, it's now sleek and shiny and her dandruff is completely gone. Even with giving her a bath every week, her dandruff is completely gone. She just seems a lot healthier since switching. So stronger immune system, leaner body mass, so less fat, more muscle on the dogs. Improved stool volume and odor. So that's another thing is before, like even if we only fed her kibble once a day, she'd still poop like 6 times, and it would all be like random, like textures. Like it would be, one would be hard, one would be super soft, one would be almost diarrhea, and it's just weird and crazy, and I don't know what that was about. And so now since switching, she poops like after every meal. So she'll have her meal in the morning, and then she'll have a poop, and then she'll have her lunch meal and she'll have a poop, and then she'll have dinner and she'll have a poop, and that's it. And it's a good hard poo. It's not white, so it's not that when it's white and chalky that means that she's having too much bone, and it's not like that. But if she has too much bone, you can see it getting like that, and then you back off on the bone and give more meat, and that'll make it not chalky. Improved degenerative disease, so for like older dogs, arthritis. So there's the benefit summary. Vet bills are usually greatly reduced, naturally cleaning teeth and healthy gums, clean breath. Yeah, she doesn't stink as much, that's for sure. Better nutrients. Yeah, so that's the reason we do it. And you know, if it means that we're not vegan because we don't feed our dog vegan, then we're not vegan, then we're plant-based, whatever. But we just feel like this is the best diet for her. Dogs in the wild are not gonna naturally be vegan. That's not what their natural diet is, and we don't want to feed her something that's not gonna be the greatest for her. I know there's people who have vegan dogs, but it just feels like a lot more work to try to make sure they have everything they need in a vegan diet when we can just do the proper portions of the meat and the bone and the organ meat, and we don't have to worry about making sure she has this much sweet potato, making sure she has this much rice, making sure she has, you know, just the right amounts of everything. It's just, it feels a lot better. And she loves it. She's happy, so that's why we do that. I had a few more things I wanted to say about the raw feeding. Is we are doing our research, and we have a bunch of these chart things that are helping from other people who have done it for, you know, 20 years with their dogs. So it tells us which organs you feed like as organs, because organ meat, too much of it will make them have the runs, but they need it for their nutrients. And then the other organs like hearts that are more like muscle meat, and so it's rich in nutrients, but it's not going to make them have the runs, so they can have a little more of it. Like I think they can have like 10% of the organs on the left, like liver and stuff, but 5%, half of it needs to be liver, because liver's like the best, but too much of it will make them have the runs. So 5% of that liver, and then 5% other organ meat, and then these ones can be fed as meat. So you could give them just a heart instead of a chicken wing, but they have to have enough bone in there too. So this tells you like how to do it, starting slowly, how much to do. You're supposed to start with 2 to 3% of your dog's estimated adult body weight per day. And you start off with only one protein, so that's why we started with chicken with Freya. Tells you what not to feed. You don't feed them cooked or smoked bones, weight-bearing bones. That'll be bad for their teeth and their jaws. You don't feed them live animals. Don't feed them an unbalanced diet, obviously. And you don't feed them stuff that has machine-cut bones, because they'll be sharp and can hurt them. They have to be whole bones. And you don't feed them meat from other carnivorous animals. The fresh and wild game, and fish, is good, but it tells you here it has to be frozen for a while first. Really, all meat is supposed to be frozen first before you feed it, just to kill any parasites or anything that could be living in there, so that it doesn't get transmitted to the dogs. So that is an important thing to remember. I thought I had more. Nope. Okay, well, that's all I had in there. But, that is why we do what we do. Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. 80% muscle meat, 10% bone, 5% liver, and then 5% other organ meat. So, there's that.